In Ohio and Indiana, you can sue in small claims court for up to $6,000, $1,500 in Kentucky. But as Local 12 troubleshooter Howard Ain shows us, sometimes just winning a case isn't enough.
When you sue in small claims court, you don't need to hire a lawyer, but often, even if you win your case, you may have a hard time collecting your money. That's what Bonita Miller of Bond Hill says she found.
I was baking a pizza and it set off my carbon monoxide alarm. And I couldn't reset my carbon monoxide alarm.
The fire department came and turned off the gas line to her stove. Then she called a repairman who replaced a part.
I paid him $240. And so he left, and I didn't bother to use the stove.
She says she was afraid to use it, but finally tried it again. After Miller used the stove again, once again, it didn't work correctly. The alarms went off. This time she called Duke Energy. They came out, disconnected the gas line, and said, "There's still a big problem here." Miller called that repairman again, but
he was in here for less than a half an hour, and he didn't stay long enough to see the problem that I said that I was finding.
Fearing carbon monoxide, she didn't use the stove for 7 months. When she did, there was still a problem, so she called a different repairman who replaced the control panel. The first repairman wouldn't refund her money because his warranty had expired. So she sued in small claims court and won a default judgment when the repairman didn't show up in court. But she hasn't been able to collect, so she complained to the court, but was told,
"The judge has given you the judgment. They say we do absolutely nothing. You have to do what you can to get your money back."
Since no court will automatically force someone to pay, what can you do if you find yourself in this situation? Well, there are several things you can do to try to collect through the court. First, you can file for a personal judgment debtor exam hearing. This is where the person who owes you the money is compelled to appear in court, so you can ask about their assets like bank accounts and bank balances. Then you can garnish the accounts or even paychecks in order to collect your money. You can also file to seize their personal property through what's called a live execution, where a bailiff seizes their property. If the debt involves a motor vehicle accident, you can have their driver's license suspended. I've got a link with all those tips and more information at local12.com. Howard Ain, Local 12 Troubleshooter.